Today we will talk more about customer contact. We will more talk about how to approach a customer. Well, approaching a customer is a very sensitive issue because the first impression counts. As a customer has entered or you are meeting a customer, you have to observe the customer, and if needed, we have to approach the customer. Most of the times, we have to take cues for customer like. This, what I am talking, is more applicable in a retail situation. The customer may call you, the customer may signal to you, the customer may look confused, the customer may have two or three things in hand. He is searching for a help or for a product. He is looking for somebody. So you know that is the time for you to go and approach a customer. How do you approach a customer? Sir, good to have you with us. Can I be of help? Or good morning, sir. Good to have you here, sir. Can I be of any help to you? Don't sort of go overboard. Just give him the availability that you are available there. Don't forget, first impression counts. You are the first point of contact with the customers. You are the store's image. You can make or break this image. The customers observe your personal grooming and grooming of your store. They see how your display is organized, and you should, at every time the customer has left, try to put the things back in a particular proper shape. Clear the products on the shelf every time. And now, Joe, earlier we were talking generic, but now I am talking more on a retail sales. Retail sales in a shop, retail sales in a mall. Now customer has asked you to come. What do? You acknowledge the customer. Level when acknowledges when you are about 10 feet away. At that time, you should just smile and nod your head. Next comes level 2, when you are near the customer. That is less than 10 feet. Just smile, nod and greet. Very close to the customer, take a step back, smile, nod head and greet them. Greeting the customer. How do you greet the customer? You can greet by the culture of the stores. You can verbally greet the customer. You could say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, namaste, namaskar. Depend upon the customer, your culture, own culture, the store's opinion, standard operating procedure. Use a warm and friendly voice. Be careful of your tone of your voice. This all reflects about your own personality, your own self, and create a comfort zone for the customer. Your opening lines should be based on knowledge of customers' background and relevance. Context, customer's background, from where he comes, like you know him. You have knowledge about his purchases, likes and dislikes, family details. A well-dressed gentleman in a completely height of fashion comes. Your opening lines would be slightly different than the senior citizen in a tired look coming out there. Personalized opening lines open conversation with personalized remarks pertaining to their background. Use them if you know about your customer. So, I think you have to walk a lot in the mall. So, I hope the air conditioning in the mall it's okay. The stairs are not too steep for your liking. I hope you don't find this place very crowded. The opening lines must have nothing to do with the business, but they should be kind of, you know, breaking the ice with the customer. The opening lines must encourage conversation. Opening lines must be creative, unique, and or special enough to start a conversation. So, I hope you don't mind the air conditioning temperature slightly low also. If the store is small, so I hope you are comfortable. Would you like me to get you a glass of water or would you like me to get you a chair to sit? Depend upon the context based on the customer's background. If the customers are from village or farmers, you can open and talk about their crops, their water availability, rainfall, fertilizers, pesticides, selling of their yields, realization of money, demand of crops in the market. If they are with children, every parent loves to talk about their children. Sir, lovely children. Where are they studying at the moment, sir? Sir, I think both your children are very well behaved, sir. You can find out how old are they, where is they studying, comment on how well the children speak. Be careful not to guess baby's gender. You can ask the customer about the local or store events and activity. Ask them about the activities they have attended at our stores. So we had a singing competition here. Were you here, sir, that particular time? Well, you see, what I am trying to say is basically the suggestions. Ultimately, you have to see what you really must be talking. No doubt, you make a mistake once or twice. You can discuss with your peer group. You can find out what they are doing. Then you can evolve a style of your own. Working with more than one customer. There would be a situation where you may have to work with more than one customer. Say there are two customers, customer A and customer B. Seek verbal contact from customer A. Again, seek verbal contact from customer B. Works because you are courteous and asking favor. In most cases, you will be successful. So, we are now understanding, we have talked about the receiving the customer, approaching the customer. Customers again, after some times, may have some objections. You have to answer those objections. You have to answer those objections with all the enthusiasm, not feeling that, oh well, he's not going to buy an item, why should I be answering this? So, this is what we have talked about, receiving the customer, and basically it's on a retail scenario. Next lecture, we will again talk about sales, and this time we'll talk about the sales process. Thank you.